Die storie van Christian die leeu is die afgelope dekade wyd versprei op die internet. In Harrods gebore, in die Londense middestad grootgemaak en uiteindelik in Kenia vrygelaat om sy lewe as 'n gesonde, wilde leeu voort te sit. Dit was John Rendall en sy vriend Anthony Burke wat die leeuetjie in die Britse spogwinkel raak gesien het.
On the second floor, they had what was then called the Harrods Zoo. And in between the Siamese cats and the lovebirds, or whatever it was, there were these two beautiful lion cubs. And they're about 2.5 months old then, so that's just little guys. And, absolutely irresistible. I mean, you've all looked at lion cubs, you just can't believe they're ever going to grow up. They're just such beautiful, beautiful creatures. He was always with someone, and that's why he had such an amenable nature. First of all, he was never hungry. Secondly, he was never frightened. And he was never alone.
Vandag gebruik die twee Christense verhaal om bewustheid oor natuurbewaringssake aan te wakker.
It's very interesting that when you show that footage to children at schools, which I do, I'm talking, leading on to talk about conservation, they all cheer and shout and say, it's great, I want one, yes, all this kind of business. Adults, it brings tears to everyone's eyes because we've all experienced separation from friends we've loved, whether it's our parents or our children or whatever it is. Someone, we've all been parted from someone and reunited from someone, and everyone's always crying at airports. I haven't seen you, oh, how are you, it's all this. And so that's what happens with this clip, is that it triggers that memory that we've all had as adults of being parted from someone we love. And the other thing about it is that it's totally, you can see it's totally genuine. You can't fake that. And so when we saw him coming over the brow of the hill, first of all we knew that he was very healthy, confident, and not afraid because the way he was walking. If he'd been frightened or aggressive, he would have been hiding behind rocks and sneaking down and like this. So he's very positively walking down. So that meant instantly we realised that body language was fine, so there was fear never came into it. And then George said, call him. And then that's when he started to run. And again we could see his body language, it was not attack, it was not attacking. He was excited, he was running here, his head up, and his, if it had been attack, it would be a very different shape. And so now he's so excited and he's calling, he makes this terrific kind of kind of noise. And the only thing is, you see, we're kind of slightly bracing ourselves because he's about 300 pounds and he's doing probably at least 20k. So, that is an element of, the only element of danger really, is his sheer size. And of course, it was a very emotional moment. Thinking, here's this wonderful animal that we haven't seen for a year, and he just remembers us and is excited and affectionate, and so. And then the two wild lionesses came down behind him, and they were rubbing against us. So, on an emotional level, it's a very significant bit of footage to show that the lion can remember very well. He has this ability to love people, and he also has an ability to communicate with his own species, in this case two wild lionesses, at such a level as to say, look, these are my friends, these are us.